solemnly swear that I am up to no good. What are 31 colleges of Cambridge? Isn't it just Cambridge University? Well, these are 31 different castles where students live but don't study. Imagine these are the houses of Harry Potter, but instead of 4, we have 31. I asked students from all 31 colleges to show us around their castles. We will visit the library, the formal hall, the student rooms, and all of the other hidden places.
Hi my dear friends from all over the world. Welcome to Hughes Hall, one of the colleges of the University of Cambridge, and Nosha has kindly agreed to show us around her college. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining us here today. We're very excited to have you.
Please tell us some interesting facts about your college.
Sure, thank you so much. First of all, I'm Nausha Farha. I'm an MCR Vice President of our college and one of the Student Union sabbatical officers at the University of Cambridge. So our college is actually one of the 3 mature colleges we have here at the University of Cambridge. It is also the oldest graduate college, the first female college, but one of the newer institutions, one of the newest colleges at the University of Cambridge. How exciting and interesting is that?
It is, and I see that you are holding an owl. Why?
Say hello to our mascot, our very lovely Elizabeth Hughes. It is the mascot of our college, which is an owl. You'll see owls everywhere.
Wonderful. So before we start the actual tour, let me ask you one last question. How would you describe your college in 3 words?
Actually, our core values of the college are referred to with 3 words. So this is the perfect question for us. They are triple I's, which are impact, inclusion, and innovation.
Let's start the tour.
So, the reason we have been named as Hughes Hall actually has a very interesting historical connotation. Back in the days during the Victorian golden era and age of college foundations, one of the colleges in the University of Cambridge as well as the wider United Kingdom had the title hall or house in their names, which is why we still have some colleges named as Trinity Hall, Clare Hall, Hughes Hall. Although in alignment with progression and modernity as well as contemporary literature, some colleges chose to actively remove the hall part from their name. We decided to retain it. Why? Because we're actually an advocate of both the old and the new. Our college right here is a perfect blend of tradition, ritual, as well as modernity and the contemporary world, and it's perfectly fits within our ethos.
Oh, they're kissing! Oh, romantic! They are kissing! So I presume this is your dining hall?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you get all your meals here? So breakfast, brunch, lunch and dinner?
Yeah, our dining hall is a phenomenal cornerstone of the wonderful community we have got here in college. People will always come together to grab a meal and enjoy their time as the wonderful community we have here. And this is a great opportunity for people to interact, share about their lives and hang out with their friends, members of fellows, members of the administration, and it is the perfect place for the community and social life we have here.
What about the formal dinners? Are they held often here, and are the gowns required?
We do have 2 regular formal halls every week on Tuesdays and Fridays. In addition to that, we will also have some very special Cambridge formal halls. For example, in the upcoming Friday, we will be having the Thanksgiving formal hall, and for Christmas, we won't only have 2 formal halls, we will have a series of them to ensure that all the students here have access to at least one of the formal halls. We highly believe in inclusion, accessibility, sustainability. We have been taking plenty and plethora of initiatives to ensure that everyone feels welcome in our college through the food that we serve here. The masterpiece we have right here in the middle of the dining hall is actually the centerpiece of our college, although we do not have a high table for our fellows because we believe in inclusion, equality, and making everyone feel a part of the wonderful community we have here in college. Normally, the members of the administration will usually sit in this table underneath that artistic piece of absolutely phenomenal and stunning painting we have got here by Damien Hirst, who is one of the most notable and renowned artists, modern day contemporary artists in all of the UK, very famous in England, and we are very grateful to have paintings by him. The highlight of our college is that we have got 2 free gourmet fancy coffee machines that is open to everyone here in our college, as well as guests and public. So we have access to 2 wonderful coffee machines here, and people are allowed to grab as many coffee as they want. Like it could be 5 mugs, 10 mugs, which isn't recommended, but it is unlimited for all the students as well as the members of the staff, administration, people from outside our college, and they're here accessible 24/7 as long as the dining hall is open. How lovely is that? We have our fantastic library right behind me. It is super airy, spacious, bright and modern, which suits the needs and caters towards the necessity of all the students we have here in our college. Our library is open 24/7, so no need to worry right before your exams because you can have an all-nighter studying here in the library, and they have very comfy seats. We have a collection of about 100,000 books that cater towards the needs of all the subject areas we offer here in our college, as well as additional academic literature. And the best part of our library, we actually allow food and drinks inside the library because we are a mature college, so we believe that everyone who enters the library is a responsible adult who will know how to take care of their food and drinks. This is important for environmental reasons, but we also place our trust onto the students and let them have their library experience to the fullest. Hello, welcome. Right now we're in the back garden of our wonderful college over here, and we have the back side of our college building as well as some of the accommodation on the top floor of that wonderful premise. Where am I right now? I'm in the lower lawn of the back garden. We also have an upper lawn leading in the other direction, and we'll make our way there very soon. So what I have behind me right now is our highly accessible gym, which is open to all students in our college, although it is very important to undertake training and induction for the safety and security of our students so that we know how to properly handle all the heavy weights and the equipment that we have got here in our gym. This is very useful for the people and the athletes we have at the wonderful clubs and societies in our college. For example, our college is highly successful in some of the sports such as rowing and rugby. We actually have a gold medalist rower from our college who previously participated at the Olympics, winning gold for the team GB. How lovely and phenomenal is that? It's super brilliant for our students here. We also have very successful international rugby players who are notable alumni from our college. And what's most important is that 90% of our students never practice or tried out rowing rugby ever in their life before, so they start off here as novices, and it is very accessible for all the students to try out as their first sport. And we have had a super high rate of successes, so they thoroughly enjoy the experience, and we try to make it as friendly and as accessible as possible for everyone who are affiliated with our college as well as the wider University of Cambridge community. Look over there, we have a plethora of amazing tennis courts from the University of Cambridge that are accessible to all students here in college as well as the wider University of Cambridge community.
Nosha, tell me something about your accommodation. I see that you have a lot of green spaces here. And how is it to live on site? Are all students guaranteed accommodation on site, or do some of them live off site?
So as you can already see here, most of the rooms in our on-site accommodation oversees the lovely Fanners cricket ground. Our accommodation surrounds the Fanners cricket ground, which is actually University of Cambridge property. So it belongs to the University of Cambridge Cricket Club. but we will have a bunch of accommodation around this area, and it's literally the best view you can have from your window. For example, last year I was staying in one of the top floor rooms in that building, and very recently I was staying on the other side of the accommodation on one of the rooms overlooking the Fenners cricket ground. So I had view of the cricket ground from different angles. I could either see it from this way, I could see the sunset. The following year I could see the sunrise, which is perfect, as well as the moon. In terms of the provision of accommodation, we actually have one of the highest qualities and standards of accommodation in all of Cambridge. Accommodation is guaranteed for most freshers, first-year students on site, including PhD students. For example, I'm a doctoral student myself. I was staying at on-site accommodation during my first year, as well as my second year being the MCR Vice President. So I did get priority despite being a postgraduate student, and it is also guaranteed for our undergraduate students because we are a mature college, so we take them very, very seriously. They're a very important resource of our college here in Cambridge, and we also have a plethora of one-year MPhil students. In terms of the number of rooms, we have about 392 accommodation rooms in total owned by college property, of which around 269 to 270 of them are on site, as you can see around the cricket ground. And we also have 123 off-site college accommodations, which are literally some of these houses outside the premise. So it's quite interesting. Although they are labeled as off-site accommodation, they're in very close proximity to our college. My friend literally lives outside the border. That's all the difference it makes, but it still makes you feel included as part of the wider community we have here in college, and they're all super close to Mill Road and our college, which is excellent.
Yes, I believe the location of the college is quite convenient because it's, I would say, relatively close to the station, to the center, to Parker's Place, and to Mill Road, where all of the cafes are situated.
Yeah, we actually refer to our college as the Secret Garden, located within the heart of Cambridge, because it is placed right in the middle of the kind of station we have. So we have Cambridge Central Station on one side. On the other side, we have Parker's Place, where we kind of have the Christmas market at the moment. We have some of the coaches and buses, like Inter UK coaches going from Parker's Place. So some nights I would take a coach at 4 a.m. and I'll feel very safe because it's literally a 2-minute walk from my room, and that is super convenient. We have two shopping malls kinda in equidistant proximity to one another. So on one side we have Grand Arcade, on the other side we have Grafton Center, about a 5 minutes walk from here. So it is like one of the perfect location that you can get in Cambridge.
Mischief managed. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the tour. Watch other 30 colleges tour on my channel, and in the end you will have a bonus tour around a hidden college of Cambridge.